You're watching News 10 ABC at 9 a.m.
Welcome back, everyone. Arthritis. It's something we normally associate with aging, but hundreds of thousands of children suffer with that chronic condition. Joining us right now is Rainbow Del Mel, the executive director of the Arthritis Foundation, and local mom, Carlene Kniegel, to share her family's personal story with juvenile arthritis. Thank you for joining me, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
So this really shocked me. 300,000 children in the United States have arthritis. Now, how is it when it comes to getting care? Is it important to be diagnosed early, Rainbow?
Absolutely. I think that's why we're seeing so many more children with it, is that we're recognizing the symptoms earlier and they're getting treatment earlier, and the outcome is obviously much better.
What are some of the challenges when it comes to getting care?
Accessibility. I think there are a lot of places that still do not have pediatric rheumatologists. Here in the Capital Region, we are lucky and fortunate that we do have pediatric rheumatologists, but it's still a long wait to get medical care, and early diagnosis, I mean, that's the biggest challenge.
And again, I think when people think of arthritis, they may think of seniors, or as you age, you get arthritis, but I think about, people having so much pain in their limbs and how hard that condition can be. Now, Carlene, your daughter has arthritis. What was it like when she first started having symptoms?
Sure, we were on a family trip, and she was 6 years old, and one morning we woke up at the hotel and her one knee was twice the size of the other. So we immediately took her to the pediatrician at home, went through a few different specialists, which is common. It often gets misdiagnosed in the beginning. Eventually found the pediatric rheumatologist. She's 12 now. It was definitely scary and shocking, but she's doing well now, but it was very surprising for sure.
And when it comes to treatment, what's she still doing to help her condition?
Yes, she's been on several different medications. More recently, she's on a new medication to treat a secondary diagnosis that she has for arthritis, and she's doing really well, overall. But it's sort of a silent suffering that a lot of these kids have. It's not really a visible illness all of the time unless they're having a flare-up. So it's really important to raise awareness for it, because some of these kids are experiencing this pain that you just really can't even see all of the time. So.
Rainbow, what's the #1 thing you would suggest parents look out for in their own kids?
I think that there's a misconception that it's just growing pains. We hear that a lot, that people really just, we've always been taught that our lives as adults, that, people have growing pains, and it's definitely different. I think just follow up with your pediatrician. If you don't feel like you're getting good answers there, then continue to push. As a mom of a kid with arthritis as well, I've learned that you just keep fighting. And I think, to Carlene's point, the medications that we have available are amazing. A lot of them are injections or infusions, chemotherapy. So these kids are really going through a pretty tough medical journey. And I definitely don't want that to be discounted in any way. Their fight is tough, but they're strong.
And when it comes to the Arthritis Foundation, what are some of the programs or offerings you can give for families out there who maybe need that extra help?
This past weekend, we held our JA Summit that was in Atlanta, where all of the families across the country come together. We also have local JA initiatives, JA same-day programming, where we bring the whole family out. We also have Connect groups, a JA Power Pack.
A lot of great resources.
Yeah, on our website, it's amazing. Helping for schools as well, because we know these kids have a difficult time with gym class, carrying backpacks, a lot of books. So we have a great, at arthritis.org, a lot of resources, and then you can contact your local area.
Carlene, I want to ask you before we go, I think sometimes families don't know the resources that are out there. What has it meant for you to be a part of the foundation and the help you've received?
Yeah, we've made such incredible connections through the foundation, through local communities of arthritis patients, and including Double H Ranch. My daughter has been really involved in all of the Arthritis Foundation and Double H Ranch, and to have a community of support is just crucial in this lifelong journey, really.
Amazing. And again, 300,000 kids in the United States, so this is really prevalent. Thank you for bringing awareness today, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
It's 9:55 right now. We're going to be back with one last look at that forecast with meteorologist Jill Swed.